instead of recording a gaming video, it might be nice to instead record a nice ASMR video. So I wanted to go over some pictures that I had in my folders, and I just wanted to do an ASMR video here where I suppose I just go over videos that I have, go over pictures that I have. So I just went on DeviantArt and I downloaded some pictures that were suggested, and I just scrolled through and picked the ones that I liked, and I downloaded a lot of them. Some I downloaded because I thought that they were beautiful, and some I downloaded because I liked them for other reasons. And I made a file here of the ones that I thought would be nice to show here. And so I just wanted to go over them and maybe talk about them a little bit in this video, and have a nice relaxing video, maybe for you to enjoy some nice art before you go to bed. So I suppose I kind of got on the spree of I wanted to see pictures of 002, because I've been watching Darling in the Franxx lately. The Franxx, I guess it's German. And I don't know, I've gotten into the 02 character, and I just felt like looking at pictures of her today. And so this is the first one on my list. I thought this was a nice picture of her because it shows nice. It has a very nice color. It brings out the light pink in her hair, and it has that very confident look to her, and it's very sleek and well drawn. So I like this one here, and you get to see her little horns there, and her green eyes really pop out. I guess I haven't really noticed in the show. But yeah, I guess maybe she does have green eyes, but I didn't look closely enough in the show to really remember that. So this is the first one that I wanted to show here. So I like that. She has that very confident dash of the hair. And a yellow tie. I didn't notice her tie was yellow before. Oh yeah, and I also was interested in showing pictures of Saya as well. And so I like Saya here. She kind of has that more calm look. Because a lot of with the leg art, a lot of the art, you see her very dramatic expressions, very intense, focused expressions. And this is a nice one because it just shows her being calm. You know, maybe she's just sitting there listening to somebody, or just having a bit of a daydream. I mean, the look of it, I could even just imagine her sitting next to a window, looking out at the sunlight, maybe seeing some trees, and, you know, maybe some birds flying outside. Just enjoying a nice day. And you see her little nose piercing there. I guess I kind of forgot that she has a nose piercing, but yeah, you can kind of see that. That's cool. And I don't know, she has a really nice, calm expression there. She's got the black nails and the little nose piercing. I like it. And very calm, soothing colors. The red and the orange and the light colors of her. It's very soothing colors. The way that it all comes together. So I enjoy this one. I like this one. This was a little more dramatic of a picture here. I'd get on DeviantArt and I tried to put the file name up here in the corner. So this one was by an artist whose DeviantArt page was called Coferosa. And so, if you are curious about who's doing these arts, I try to keep the names all here in the file name, so if you see up on the top corner and you're curious to check out their art and maybe see other pictures by the artist, go ahead and check out their page there. And if you are an artist, by all means, take all the compliments that you can from me. If I show your art here, it means that I like it. But yeah, I like this one. It has that floating in the water feel. It almost reminds me of an artwork that I saw once of Ophelia. Ophelia from Hamlet. And her just resting in the water. But I suppose this is different because it's more of a girl who's just kind of maybe relaxing, but there's this look of turmoil on her face. It's like she's trying to relax, but there's just something bothering her that makes her unable to relax. I mean, it could have been a girl who just fell into the water, but she seems, her hand is relaxed and her other hand is just outside of the water, like she's feeling the breeze blowing around while the rest of her body is submerged. So, I mean, it could be, it's like she's trying to relax, but there's just something heavy weighing on her mind. I didn't notice before, but there's also what looks like maybe some kind of city or castle in the background, even reflected a little bit on the water. So she might be in a lake or something next to a city. I don't know. But it's also very nice the way that they kind of put the accents of the color in the water. So even though she's there, kind of the center focus, if your eyes wander to the water away, the colors kind of just guide your eyes around and bring you back to the center. And so I kind of like those like little details that bring the attention. And then of course I have a lot of League of Legends art on my page that I enjoy watching, or that I enjoy looking at. So here's just a classic pop star Ari one, done in more of an anime style. But I just like it. It's simple. It's simple and good. And it's that distinctive pop star Ari pose, but they did it in their own style with the facial expressions and the way that her hair and her ears look. And so I like that one. This one was a more dramatic one. It really caught my attention. I got several pictures from this artist here. Very well done. And her eyes have such a deep that deep look to them. I don't know, maybe it's the whole expression, but just, I don't know exactly how you would call this expression here, but it just has that look of depth. Trying to explain the emotion. It's like she's trying to move forward on something. Yeah, it's like the expression is saying she's trying to move forward on something, but she's trapped somehow. She doesn't know what to do. It's a look of confusion and acceptance at the same time. I think that's what the expression is. It's a mix of confusion and acceptance. It's like she's confused and she doesn't know what to do. Or maybe she doesn't want to do something, but she's accepted that there's not an alternative. Or maybe she hasn't figured it out and realizes that it's not possible to figure out. But it's that look of confusion and kind of just that general wanting or general searching, but at the same time, there's this soft look of acceptance that's in her expression as well. That kind of says that, I feel lost, or I feel confused about what to do, or maybe not confused, or maybe it is confused about how to change the situation, but not knowing how to change it. If you understand, maybe you can kind of see that expression there. Of, I guess the simplest way I can put it is confusion and acceptance mixed together. Wanting something, but not being able to get it or do it, but accepting or realizing that there's nothing that can be done to change. Just kind of looking back, maybe being in the rain for that moment of clarity. We're trying to find a moment of clarity. But this expression was so deep, it was such a unique expression, rather. Not that it's a deep expression, because it is a more light expression, but it has that, like I explained, but I liked this because of that unique expression and emotion, and then also the colors with her hair and the flowiness of the rain and her wet hair really guide your eyes down. So if you look at the top of the page, if you look at her forehead, it's almost like the picture draws your eyes to go down to see her look into your gaze, and then slide along her cheek and see that subtle expression on her lips. And then you just keep going, and you can kind of follow the hair, and it just leads you off of the page. And if you want to go back to the picture, you just start at the beginning, and the whole thing makes your look flow down again. It's very active artwork. Guiding artwork. I like this one. It's by the same artist, Danny Art. You can see it in the corner, and also he has a little thing on the corner of his pictures as well. But this one I thought was just a cute one. It's like a little childish demon girl, and she's just having fun playing around with fire. And she's, kind of has that look like, look what I can do. I can make a flame. Well, she's making a heart, so maybe she's being playful with a friend or something like that. But I really like that, and her smile is just like, look what I can do. And I don't know, I like the colors too. The purple. Purple's a really nice color. Like I'm a fan of the color purple. Yeah, it caught my attention. I like this one. This is by the same artist again, I think. Yeah, it is. And the eyes really drew it out, but I gotta be honest here, the maid outfit really drew me in. Oh, I think that, now that I look a little closer, I think that this might be modeled after Maid Sama, the anime character. When I first clicked on it, I just clicked on it because of the maid outfit. But yeah, maybe it is based on the anime. I don't know. But I don't know. I think French maid outfits are cute and are attractive. Whatever word you want to use, I like it. And so it just got my attention, probably mainly because of that. And here's Diana from League of Legends. She got little tiny angel wings here. I just like this one. It's by a different artist, by Chirail. I liked it. It has very intense expression, and then just the general style of the picture, it catches my attention. Another Saya one. I like this one. It has like that artistic flow. You can almost, I'm not entirely sure if it's pastels, or if it's like median to it than a standard. And I don't know, I like it. Sometimes art is in the expression of it. And so this one, even though the finer details aren't, well, actually he does have a lot of finer details. I mean, that nose ring and the sharpness of her eyes is well detailed there. Yeah, I think maybe that's why, because when you look at it, there's this really sharp, detailed focus around the eyes and going around the nose in that center of the picture. But then as you look beyond that, like the details the colors fade into each other, and it kind of becomes more flowy and artistic, and so it has that kind of centralized focus, but then your eyes can just like ease around the picture and just bring itself back to the center. And I like her expression. It just like is staring right at you. It's saying, hello, I am Zaya. Welcome to my domain. Or not welcome to my domain, but it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like I would expect a look like what I could kind of picture is like, imagine a classroom, and I like imagine like a well-renowned teacher in the classroom, and having a student come up to him and being like, I love your work, you're the most amazing teacher of this class. I don't know, size combat, whatever, but like a magician or whatever, just say that, and them looking around and being like, oh yes, you recognize my skill, excellent. So having that keenness, but also that it's that keenness to the look, but not in a domineering way, in a yes, I am as well, I am as skilled as you are describing me, but at the same time I'm open to connecting with you and sharing that skill, or connecting with you and recognizing you, and so it has that dominance, but not that domineering aspect, or has that confidence, but not that domineering aspect, and so I like that expression. And this one I thought was just playful and fun. I like it. She just has this like carefree smile to her. It's and she's just holding up that little diamond heart, or little ice heart. Who is this one by? Oh, I didn't do the artist, but there's like, it says Astelli in the corner there, so maybe it's by the artist name is Astelli. But I like it. And it's little fish ears, but I really like the playful, fun expression of this one, and the little wink, and the hair. I mean, looking at it, when I first saw it, it really reminds me of why do I forget her name all the time? But the redheaded girl from Monica Magica. It reminds me of her, but if she wasn't sassy, if she was just like full of joy and fun, and like had a heart full of joy, she's just like, yes, I'm having an amazing time. Let's go have some fun, and just like hanging out with friends, or just enjoying and just being like, I'm having an awesome time, and you're awesome too. Wink, kind of that playful, fun look. I like that. And she's got all the little stars in the background. That didn't stand out to me before, but now I kind of noticed that when I look beyond it. But yeah, I really like this picture, and it's very colorful. It has lots of different colors in it too. Here's Sona. It's like that intense techno Sona. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, DJ Sona. I think I was planning to. Yeah. Well, I won't talk. But yeah, it was live in Summoner's Room. But yeah, I just liked it because it was such a I don't know, a techno look. It had a feel to it. This one was really cute. I really liked this one. And so, well, I don't know, maybe it reminds me of, well, I won't talk about it, but it reminds me of well, I mean, it's Pokemon. It reminds me of a certain character from the Pokemon Pokemon storyline. Maybe you guys will see it too, but I won't go talking to it. Talking to, I don't know, childhood memories. I want to keep those. But yeah, I know I like it. Oh, come on. Gotta catch 'em all. Pa 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 pa. And here's Morgana. She's kind of got that seductive look, but it's not quite seductive. It's let's see if I can describe this expression. It's like it's seductive, but it's also like it's a powerful seduction. You know, it's not like baby come here. It's like do you dare do you dare, or do you think that you can handle this kind of look, like come and get me if you can handle me kind of look, you know? It's kind of a seductive look, but at the same time it's a very daring look, you know? It's kind of like I don't know exactly, it's kind of like if I were to see this look in a woman, it would like give me a little pause, you know? It's kind of like a look that yeah, like a kind of an alpha woman would give, that kind of says, you know, I am confident and I am worth it, but if you want to be with me, you need to be confident and worth it as well. But if you are confident and worth it, then I'll make your wildest dreams. I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but, or maybe not, but yeah, it's like if you're confident, I can make your dreams come true. I can be everything that you want and more, but you have to be, you know, I don't know, confident enough, or I don't want to say man enough, but confident enough to you know, it has that very like it has that seductive but very dominant look at the same time. It's like it's looking into you like, what is your next move going to be? And again, it has that purple seductive color. I think purple's a very seductive color. Yeah. And here's Star Guardian Jinx. I thought that this was just a more of an intense. I thought it was well drawn. Because look at the detail they put, and they have the whole figure well portioned. Oh, I didn't even notice in the background they have who is it? Star Guardian Janna, I think she's the purple one. But yeah, just Star Guardian Jinx, and I just thought they did a lot of detail. You can see in the hair and the hair ties and everything. And it's just a very attention-grabbing one. It's like, smile for the camera. Like, I'm bad, and I know I'm bad. But that makes me so good. Oh, my chair's creaky. I gotta be careful not to make too much creakiness. And then Saya and Rakan. I was looking for lots of Saya pictures. Just us, you know, it doesn't have to mean anything. I just really like this art. And I don't know. Just it's very very calming. Just to be there. I mean, if I could have someone just to a strong man like that, just to lean back against and to hold me like that, I mean, to be in her position, that'd be such with someone you completely trust, just to be laid back and be completely open with them, and have them look down at you with that that soft expression, such love, and I don't know, that's just, it's, it just makes me feel something there, just, and her expression, his expression as he looks down at her, he's just completely smitten by her, and she's just enthralled by his hold, just basking in it and enjoying the feel. Just, they're so connected. Just, I just see her, he's holding her hand, just her brushing her hand against his strong chin, and having him brush his hand against her side, just laying there and feeling the passion between them. I'm gonna say this is probably one of my favorites of the night. I really like this one. Yeah, this is a good one. This is another one by, Cafarosa. I don't remember which other one he made. Oh, maybe he did somewhere another one. But just a simple one. Just, I don't know, just a simple one I like. Well, kind of a little bit of cyberpunk, like an Indian cyberpunk look, because she's got the Indian braid with the little spirit charm there, and then she also has like the technological headband. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah, it kind of makes me think of like a futuristic society where there's technology, but you're right, spiritualism never dies, because I bet even in the future, when we get to the cyberpunk era, if there is going to be like a cyberpunk era, which I bet there's going to be, there's going to be some niche of society that's going to get really into the cyberpunk, even just for the sake of being cyberpunk. And I can totally see that being like an Indian reservation, and them just having some technology that, maybe when it first comes out it's super advanced, but by the time that it's gotten to where this picture was taken, it's kind of become mass produced and cheap for everybody to get. So, even a poor girl from an Indian tribe can just buy something that, I don't know, hooks her mind up to a system, or maybe allows her to connect and do electronic things, I don't know what it would be for, but just, I could totally see that, just like an Indian reservation where they still worship, well, not worship, but, kind of respect the spirits and have that spirituality to them, but at the same time they work with the technology in their daily lives, maybe helping to make things, or do things around the settlement or the tribe or the reservation. If there are still places like that, then who knows? But yeah, it makes you, when you look at it a bit deeper, it makes me kind of think of that, of what that cultural, how it feels to kind of be in that cultural position in that futuristic era. Oh, sorry, I thought to keep that one a little more private, I'm sorry. But I really like that other art. I guess I put that in the wrong folder, sorry about that one. Maybe I can always black that out on the screen if I need to. But this artist did a lot of really good work. I liked a lot of this work. The artist's name was Vargenfeld. You can see there in the corner. But his art is very, very expressive. It like you can emotion, and he drew while feeling that emotion, and you could really feel that portrayed onto the scene. The way that the colors are, kind of you can see the different strokes with the brush. It has that very like soft, like intentional strokes. You can see that it was art that wasn't rushed, art that wasn't really, the edges of things aren't perfect, aren't perfectionalized. You can really see that when he was in a mood for drawing this, it was, yeah, well, at least for me, I can see him drawing this with like that more solemn or that more emotional look, just being like, this art isn't about perfection. This art is about feeling, and you can really kind of feel that. I can feel that when I'm looking here. You can see the roses, and even the way that the whole thing comes together. You see that everything's kind of bland in the room. It has a darker shade to everything, and the two spots of color are the girl's hair and the roses, and it kind of gets that feeling that, the only thing colorful there is kind of something coming off of her and those roses, and everything else is dark. And that kind of strikes a personal tone with me because I really enjoy having flowers in my room. I say this as I'm looking over and have my flowers slowly wilting away. But I really enjoy having a bouquet of flowers in my room because it makes a part of my room feel more alive, maybe that's what it is. It's kind of, her hair draws attention to her as like the one thing in the room that has life, and the roses are the other thing in the room that has life, and everything else is just empty and devoid of life, and so sterile. And they even has the little mirror there to kind of bring more emphasis to her, so that your eyes don't get too lost in the room. If you look over, seeing that reflection, it brings your eyes right back to her. And if you look in the other direction, your eyes don't get lost for too far because it finds the roses. The only place that your eyes really get lost is if you look towards the back and you kind of go into the depth and you see that it's a hospital. It's likely a hospital, and you can see the area where the IVs or maybe a coat rack is. Well, it could be for IVs, or maybe it is a coat rack in like maybe a halfway home or something. Yeah, I was in a halfway home once. It could be. It does look like it could possibly be, but there are wheels on the beds, and the halfway homes don't have wheels on the beds. At least the ones that have. But yeah, it kind of does have that, that look like it could be some kind of facility, some kind of civil facility that was just made to hold somebody in it, made to just give somebody to sleep rather than designed as a place to, expressively live. I'm getting too deep into that. I'm looking into the solemnness of the picture and trying to explain that feel, but yeah, it is, there are some places where you just, you feel like everything around is so sterile and so empty, and sometimes you feel like you're the only bit of color there, or maybe there's that one thing that catches your attention, in this case the roses. And so, I don't know, and her expression, it definitely has, I felt that expression before, where you know that, you're not in pain in that moment. It's not that you're in pain, it's not that you're suffering, but it just kind of feels like there's this emptiness. And so you just lay there because you don't really have the motivation to do anything. But, at the same time, you aren't suffering. So it's neither fighting nor enjoying. It's just an emptiness, searching for something worth doing. And I don't know, her eyes, you can see it in her expression. Maybe it's her position mixed with her expression together that really brings that out. was just kind of a cute one. It almost reminds me a little bit of Sonic the Hedgehog, but was just with a girl. And just kind of that, that smiley happy, well, not happy, but kind of I'm happy for you, but I'm not happy for me look. And I don't know, not to get too deep into this one, but it just caught my attention, a little bit of a unique expression, along with the kind of the reminder of Sonic the Hedgehog in there. Kind of pretty with different colors as well, between the pink and the white. And this one was Caitlin. This is Caitlin from, it says right there, from League of Legends. I just like this one. It's really pretty eyes, and she has the purple hair flowing around her face. I don't know, it really brings that expression. It kind of has that tender look to her expression, And the whole vibe of the thing is kind of Russian, with like the Russian styled fur hat and the coat. I think that having a gem or kind of like a belt buckle, but for a collar, is kind of a Russian style there for holding the coat together. I don't know what the official name would be, but regardless, it does have that kind of Russian feel, and it kind of feels like I can just kind of like envision like a cold night where maybe a couple has gotten together, and the husband has had a hard day at work, and he sits down in front of a fire while it's cold outside, and just he has a loving wife or a loving loving partner next to him. He just looks overtired and worn out, and just her looking at him and being like, "You've worked hard and you're working hard to take care of us, and I really appreciate what you're doing." That kind of, I don't know, that's the expression that I get. Or maybe it's just that maybe in this moment he's done something kind for her. Maybe he helped her take care of something that was troubling her, or made something that made her life easier. Well, I guess working to keep them together makes their life easier. But you know what I mean? It's kind of that tender expression, like, you've done something for me, and I'm thankful for that, thankful for what you've done, or for who you are, or for something that you did for me. And just that tender look in her eyes. I really like that expression. And this one is another one from Saya. I really liked it because she has a very happy expression to her. And so, I don't know, again, like, you don't see Saya with that happy expression. I don't see too much art with her. Oh, you have the artist name right there, Celia. And I remembered to put her in the title. But yeah, just she has that happy look to her, like, I'm satisfied in this moment. I'm happy and at peace. And so, kind of like me right now looking at this artwork. And so, I like that expression. It's just that it's not a super deep happiness. It's just a lighthearted happiness that, it's just like gracing her face. It's just like, I'm happy right now. I feel really nice, and I'm glad. And I'm just happy in this moment. So, I like that expression. I like the creativeness of this one, because it's very clearly the wardrobe that C2 from Code Geass wears, and the hairstyle and horns of 02 from Darling in the Bronx. And so I like the comparison that they made, kind of like the C2, 02, and obviously they have similarities in their personality. Of course, it's kind of like C2 usually has very controlled over her. She's very controlled over her emotions. Like, even in the show, even when she has something that she wants to be expressive of, you can see that she wants to express herself in some way. She always has that very tight control on her emotions, like she, kind of like Raven from Teen Titans, She's just kind of like, I have emotions, but I'm keeping them in check. But this one has more of the sassy expression of C2, and C2 is kind of the opposite, where she's like, I have emotions and I just don't care. I let them run free, and I even just for the sake of having fun, if I have an emotion, I push it further just to see how it'll feel, just to fully experience this emotion without regrets. And so it's interesting. But even though they express their emotions so differently, I could see a similarity between C2 and 02. And I like the creativity that the artist took in combining those two characters here. Is this the last one? Oh, I guess that's all the art in this one. I downloaded a lot of art, but some of it I wanted to keep personal because, it meant a lot. It struck a deeper chord with me. And so I just wanted to show the ones that, these artworks, because I thought that they were nice to show. And talk about, maybe even explore farther, because when I take the time to really look into it more, I can really understand why I like the artwork more, or just express the emotion that I felt with it, and really understand something more about the artwork. Even see details in it that I didn't see before when you take more time. Yes, so I hope you enjoyed this artwork here too, and I hope that this was a calming, nice experience. And so, thank you for tuning in tonight. I hope that you all have sweet dreams, and enjoy the